Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is a Golden Gate Bridge that actually connects my land together. Oh, I don't even care if it's no good. Actually, it does give me 3 immunities, so it's pretty decent. But oh my goodness, I love it. Oh, Dumfries. Yes. What a play. Actually, I've just realised I've been neglecting the Great Work game. Those 2 Great Works I could have actually bought and, you know, done pretty well. This mod, again, the quick deals, I'd always recommend it. You can go horses. Nope. Iron. Nope. Niter. Oh yeah, just like some silly little deals there. Great. Coal. I'm actually making more coal than I need at the moment, so yeah, we'll get rid of that. Aluminium, I don't have any of. Oil. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Perfect. And then I can go luxuries, no luxuries to buy, and great works of writing. Oh yeah, there's some cheap ones here. I'll just buy it with gold because then I'm not committed into, you know, long-term partnership deals with that. And there you go. It's only 4 culture per turn, but it's, you know what, any little helps at this point. I'm also going to convert air to nuclear power to get the nuclear fusion boost. Telecommunications can't be boosted. Killer fighter is almost impossible. Advanced fighter we've already got. Own 3 tanks and build an aluminium mine are pretty much the only 2 I conceivably could do. Own, is it 3 tanks or 2? Own 3 tanks. Good God, that's too much money to spend. I can't be bothered on that. How much is it to, how many turns would it take to build a tank these days? 3 turns. Ugh. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Ideology, yes. Okay, 5-year plan frees up a military policy slot, which is great. Economic union, that's actually just, you know, just as good as what I had, but the military policy slot can now be put with something relatively useful. Military research should be decent. I'm actually using all of my oil at the moment. Actually, no, I'm not. It keeps bouncing between oil and coal. It can never decide. As long as I've got power coming in, I quite frankly don't care what it burns, as long as it's burning something. I could get oil, which is better to dig up from the ground. I think probably oil, but should we get levy on mountain? No, military research. We'll just stack in on this. And I do actually now have to get rid of rationalism, I think, in order to get liberalism. Once we've gone to democracy, I'll be able to get rid of that card, but I need the extra immunity because I had a bunch of cities on 4. Yeah, there we go. We're back up to 5 of it. Apart from Aberdeen, which is just being really annoying. Ugh, actually it's because tobacco's gone. Right, good. Right, we should be back up on immunities now, which is delightful. But losing Mittler has just absolutely hammered my science per turn. I need that back, and quick. Is there anything I've missed that gives me envoys? Yeah, opera and ballet. Let's just pick that up quickly, and then I can jump back to... Is it worth actually going for capitalism? It gives me amenities in my capital. That could be useful. Or democracy. Actually, democracy would get me straight to New Deal. Oh, let's do that. Okay, perfect. Now, we need sewers to do that, though. Luckily, I have 9,000 gold, and I do not care how I spend it, so we'll just double check and see if there are any cities that are actually lacking on housing. Like, actually, this city is. There you go. There you go. Democracy boosted. Woohoo! Oh, nuclear fusion has actually unlocked smart materials. Nice. Okay, we can go composites. Oh, straight into smart materials. No, we need to go composites, nanotech, then smart. There we go. There's no point doing it in another order, but that is awesome. And now Aberdeen also has a research lab up, which is hilarious. So the Amundsen-Scott station is a possibility here if I can get the right engineer to boost that through, which, you know, I might be able to. I wondered why all my cities were unhappy, but it's because all my deals have fallen through. Oh, that's another 4 immunities in. Okay, good. 6, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 6, 6. Oh, thank God. Perfect. This is much better now. There's the moon landing, which gives me a huge culture boost. When I say huge, I mean massive. That's 10 times equal to my science. That should be 7,000 culture. Oh, there's suffrage. Okay, right. First of all, we're going to go to democracy. Before we do that, we're going to make sure that all my alliances have been renewed, because I totally forgot to do that. Oh, yes. 10 gold per turn for an alliance. Always ask for money. Always ask for money with these guys. And then military alliance, wasn't it, with you? 5 gold per turn, not as good, but still, it's 3 gold. You may as well ask for it. Cultural alliance, we don't give each other issues. 12 gold per turn on that. Perfect. Oh, I love his laugh. He's so happy. He's so happy to be my ally. And you know what? I need that enthusiasm in my life. I need it. Luxuries, I can't sell anything. There's nothing to buy. Okay, back to the policies. So, you will see now that we can get in New Deal, which gives me 14 Immunities and 28 housing. I don't need liberalism anymore, which is wonderful. Merchant Confederation. Is there any more diplomatics that would be better than the ones I've got? Really, gunboat diplomacy is probably the best because that gives me the extra influence points. They would be handy. Mercantile legacy gives me a bunch of gold, although I don't need gold as much as I need rationalism and trade confederation, which give me a bit more. Just it's all science all around, really. Well, bam, 824 science per turn. Isn't it glorious? As soon as I get Mittler back, which hopefully I will do very soon, that would be wonderful. Actually, professional sports. Oh, this would give me access to all of the best things. Yeah, let's do that quick. Professional sports. Okay, perfect. Hick Sunk Draconas is, I'm not going to be doing that. Reformer coinage is quite useful. Heartbeat of Steam gives me wonders and production, so we're going to be doing Heartbeat of Steam, and the gold would be useful. But right now, I've got plenty coming in per turn, and you know I can just sell everything that I've got in my empire, apart from coal. And you know, actually no, I say that there's very little I can sell, but still, this is fine. Aquatic Centre built. That is 10 amenities in sterling now, and it's starting to spread. I've got plenty. As soon as you get the stadiums down, you know you've got to that point in the game that you don't really need to worry anymore. I'm just going to pick up science foundations quickly because this is wonderful. 2 scientist points per university and 4 for every research lab. 2 engineer points for every factory and 4 for every power plant. That stacks very quickly. I'm going to vote to give Marley 2 points because he's got by far the most favour. World's Fair sounds great to me. I'm going to ban coal power plants, seeing as now I've got them, and I'm going to see if I can rush through aerodrome buildings. Why? Well, because because you know what, I don't even need my favour anymore. Aerodrome, ban oil. Oh, okay, no one wants any oil power plants. That's a strange one. Sure thing. Science foundations, there we go. And Kaplonk, we'll have a look in a second to see how many points per turn we get from that. Ta-da! Railroads! Yay! Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to build the railroads towards the bridge, but not before I make should we see if we can make a bit of a mountain pass through here, actually. Quite like the idea of doing that. Right, you go to there, and then I'll get you to go here, and we'll build a nice mountain pass through this section. Isn't it absolutely pointless? No, it's not. It's the Golden Gate Bridge, which means any time you build it is a time that you have really surpassed any expectations your parents had for you in your life. This is the crowning achievement of anybody. In fact, look, I've got a spaceport that goes into it as well. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Okay, nanotechnology is good. Money. Shopping mall, that's brilliant. That means I can put more amenities into my cities. But oh, it's 12 amenities in Dumfries now. Oh, I think we may have gone slightly overboard on the old amenities, but never mind. There we go, Mittler. Stay on board. 944 science per turn. That is better. And Goddard. Woohoo! Give yourself extra rocketry points. First mountain tunnel. It's a pointless mountain tunnel at the moment, but I will connect it up before you know it. Oh, you're so cool when you do that, but I know I occupy one of your cities, but it's mine now. Oh, I love Maori. They're so cool in this game. Rapid deployment. Right, there's the research station. Oh, exciting. I can build it, and it's going to be great. Oh, I just need to rush it. Come on, great engineers need to rush through now. Finished an aerodrome. We've got smart materials. Perfect. That's the exoplanet expedition, right? Normally what happens is you have to go bam, and that's normally where the rush is. That's on this last point, but we'll see what sort of random tech spree we've got. Killer fighter. Have the globalization civic, and everything after that point is spying. Have the globalization civic. I don't think I'm that close to it. Oh no, I am quite close to it. Build 2 airports. I might actually be able to do that. Second mountain tunnel. Perfect. Now we can actually skip straight through. Oh, it's great. And now we build across the bridge because of course we do. Oh, I can build the Maracana. Oh, of course I can. Or the Colosseum. But I think the Maracana's cooler. Okay, that's an unexpected victory if I can pick that one up. Oh, that's amazing. The bridge doesn't actually connect across the cliff. Oh, we're going to have to sort that out with a... Will the railway sort that out? Actually, that's a good question. don't know if it will.
Yeah.
Anyway, I built the Taj Mahal
Here is
because purely
Brought
I
down
hate
to earth
anything
and
other than Golden
fixed for
Ages,
the
and this
wonder
basically
of
guarantees
ages.
Golden Ages through to the rest of the game. That +1 on every single thing that gives you 2 points or more. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. There's the Mars colony with 3 projects down, racing along at fine speed. Turn 212. We've got that one into the air. It's not too bad actually. There's integrated space cells. Perfect. Sterling, I'm sorry, all you get to do these days is do space projects. There's the exoplanet expedition. We are boosting across still nicely. Schrodinger's going to be useless for me, but I may as well just pick him up. I'm just trying to think actually if it's worth dumping Tesla and trying to get somebody after in the hope that I get some people that can actually boost wonders. That might be pretty decent. Is it worth it? I've got 5,000 gold, so I can rush him through. Let's get Schrodinger quickly, because that will actually boost at least 1 tech for me. Telecommunications, stealth tech, robotics. Oh, it boosted. Okay, it boosted 3. Fine, that's a little better than I thought it might be. Oh, you see, actually, she would have been really good. The rainforest boost. I'll get Tesla. Okay, yeah, it was the appeal engineer, so that was a good gamble for me, actually. So looking at where my engineering, my industrial zones are, Haddington, actually, I could put Tesla on that one to boost the range of it a little bit, so I'll do that. And I'll use the other charge on Sterling, because honestly, why not? Uh-oh, things are exploded. That's not great. I think that was in one of my smaller cities though, so that's fine. Hang on, let me just quickly check the immunity and housing situation. So Sterling doesn't need any more. Neither does Dumfries or Edinburgh or Ayr, or Haddington, or Montrose. Okay, yeah, none of my cities actually need housing or amenities right now, so I'm immediately going to get rid of Republican Legacy and pick up my new favourite, e-commerce, which is a wonderful, wonderful policy. International Space Station is going to replace into here. That's another 243 science per turn. That will be tasty. I can get rid of rationalism because of that now. And let's focus on getting something else that might be quite nice. Market economy actually gives me more, so we'll do that instead. I think that is wonderful. Everything else is stacking nicely. Great. Exoplanet expedition. It's the last project until we get booster boosts. Starts the 50-turn countdown as well. Perfect. Well, that's really, really cool. Just getting telecommunications quickly just to boost into social media. That'd be quite nice. Otherwise, I think my capital now is kind of out of stuff to do that is useful. I'm just thinking about spamming builders, because I've actually got things like, ski resorts and things that I could put down in my cities to get more immunities. I don't really need it though. I've kind of got to that point where it's, I'm doing great. I'm going to skip Alto. I don't think he's going to be very helpful. What scientist did I miss? Oh, I missed out on Mead as well. Oh, she would have been great. Never mind. Okay, maybe I can still pick up Stephanie. Let's go for campus for now. So, yeah, I'm going to actually pass on him and hope. There we go. This is the guy that I was after. He rushes wonders through. Perfect. I'll just pick him up with faith. Okay, an engineer, Jane Drew. Oh, fantastic. Okay, we're on to the good engineers now. That was a fantastic choice for us to do. Oh, meeting house. Don't know why I hadn't done that. Nice. Offshore wind farms. This is why I'm starting to just absolutely spit out builders from Haddington now. Okay, an admiral. That's great. Actually just makes my one tile, my this tile down here now, it makes it just a fraction better. Come on, you going to show me the yield? There you go, 16 science, 12 production. Oh, if only I had more than just one ley line, hey? That would be useful. I do have 7,000 gold in the bank, though. So there is the research station, just rushed through. Now, I think this counts as the double boost. I think. I really hope it does. Even if it doesn't, that's still an amazing city to take. Well, an amazing wonder to take. But we're going to just double check here. And 1,446 science, 48 science, sorry. Let's just have a quick peek at my capital. Let that go through. Actually, it might just need to take a turn to sort that one out. But friendship, alliance. Had one of these going, didn't I? Great. Okay, go on, give me some good news. 241 production. I kind of hope that would be a bit better. Won't lie. Never mind. Perfect stuff. This just gives me just a little bit more production, just a tiny bit more production in my offshore tiles and sterling, and also gives me more diplomatic favour as I make less carbon emissions every turn, which is pretty tasty.
The Americana.
That's absolutely crazy amounts of amenities for me. Immunities just to annoy everybody as well. Lovely stuff, and the fact that it comes with its own car park always makes me smile. Social media gives me the power, the utter power and privilege to now give myself collective activism, which just helps now. 572 culture per turn, tasty. I'm going to skip on Leaky, because she's not so great for me, to go for Salam. He's also pretty pants. I want Stephanie. Give me Stephanie. Synthetic technocracy, it's always the way to go when you're after science victories. You get the extra production for the projects, but you also get the extra power. Normally, I could go digital democracy, but as you can see, amenities are not a problem for me. Every single one of my cities is on plus 12 or smaller. I actually could take advantage of this fact now and, settle more cities, but it's just not worth it really. I did pinch Rockefeller. 3 oil per turn and extra gold from trade routes is quite handy. Well, the oil per turn is the most handy because I'm actually using quite a bit of that at the moment. There's the off-world mission. Okay, that means pretty much that what we're doing now is going for terrestrial laser stations in each of the 4 cities that have the capacity to do so. These things get powered by, electricity, which I have an absolute ton of, which is fantastic. There we go, synthetic technocracy. Whoa, oh, it's a good one. Right, let's go for e-commerce up here. Market economy, public works, integrated space cell. There's a lot of stuff that I need to pick up. Visselbanken was quite useful. I'm just going to pick up democratic legacy, mercantile legacy as well, and we'll just have a quick peek to see if anything stands out as being exciting and useful. Really, it's actually going to be Science Foundations picked up again. I did lose it earlier, but that is awesome stuff. The trick that I've just done actually is I've just built a theatre square in order to pick up the Bolshoi Theatre. Now this wonder is always quite nice late game, because if you rush it through, like this, you get 2 free civics. Now, this is totally pointless because I don't need any civics at this point. And, well, all of the civics I'm going to pick up are likely really cheap ones I've skipped earlier in the game. But it's a bit of a gamble. Sometimes you can pick up stuff that you actually were going to do. Should we have a go? Let's see what we get. Distribution sovereignty. It's a good one, but it's pointless. Cultural heritage. Actually, that was useful. That was something I did need to get. There we go. Environmentalism. Build 2 solar farms. Doesn't matter that I've got all of these offshore wind farms. Solar farms are specifically what I needed. The first of many terrestrial laser stations are going to go up now. We've got them being produced everywhere. 1, 2, 3 next turn. Has anyone else got any projects into the sky? No. No rocketry. Yes, Egypt does have rocketry. Okay, so 1 person has rocketry. I'm on 76 techs, 56. We've actually pulled 20 techs ahead here. It's not bad really, is it? We'll take that. The advantage to doing this as well, putting all of these renewables down, is that you're actually making it harder and harder to actually need to use fuel. You can see I'm getting only -3 carbon emissions penalty. But as these projects go into the sky and they all require 5 power, I mean, I'll never ever need to burn anything in my life. It'll be fantastic. Oopsie. Now this is on fire pretty badly as well. Oh dear, but there's 1 laser station, 2 and 3. Little shots of a lava plume there on Arthur's seat, which is horrifying. The idea that actual Arthur's seat could explode, I think, will actually frighten every single Scottish person watching this. Ugh. You could just see that just going off by Edinburgh and thinking, yay. 1 more laser station and a second one and a shot of, the Huey, lovely. How are we doing now? We must be pretty close. 24 light years, 8 per turn. We should be on course for a turn 235 victory. That's, considering we went so tall, that's pretty good actually. 1 more station, 1 more station. Lovely. Environmentalism boost as well, just in case we needed some tourism, which quite frankly we don't. But we are actually getting a tourism victory right now, which is pretty spectacular. +3 amenities in the city and +4 housing. Well, if Sterling was struggling, now it's not. And Korolev is a bit late actually. Sorry Korolev, but you're not really going to get involved in this one. Another laser station and another laser station. Beautiful. I've still got the one spy just valiantly going in. And oh look, yeah, there we go. There's a victory point and also 2 civic boosts for winning the World's Fair, which quite frankly I'd forgotten about, but that's always the sort of best World's Fair really, isn't it? Another governor available. I don't even know where to put it. I don't even need anything. Let's go for double harbour bonuses. Yeah, why not? Right, Jane Drew, yeah, keep going into Stirling. 42 housing possibility. That would be amazing if you could finish yourself there. Lovely. Edinburgh is just kicking out a couple of builders so I can build some solar farms in to help Stirling try and not rely so much on actually consuming power. I'm beginning to burn more and more and more and more now. I was doing quite well, but now it's all starting to come horrifyingly back. Oh, global warming, there we go. I can do the mitigation projects to try and sort that one out. Oh, actually, let's just rush through that lighthouse quickly. And then we can get the old trade routes coming back into Stirling. Great. You know, this time I'm backing myself. I'm voting myself for the diplomatic victory. It's unlikely to go through, but I'm on 10 points. I might as well give it a good go. What government is everybody at the moment? Oligarchy, monarchy, democracy, monarchy, democracy. We're actually going to vote for democracy to get the extra card, and then melee, just 2 votes on that just to try and push that one through. I should go for democracy on that as well. How lucky do we get? Sometimes we can do this really well, sometimes we just fail. Oh, we're not actually going to see the screen because we've just got the science victory. I totally miscalculated that. I thought we weren't going to do it. 10th. Oh wow, that's really good. Sometimes when you play tall, the less points you get, the more efficient you are. So that was pretty decent. Buildings, I actually got a huge amount of buildings done. Player culture. Oh wow, actually I did pretty decently there. That's when I got Nan Nadal. You can see just how crazy that one city-state is. Player science, I was actually winning by just before 2/3 of the way through the game, and then shot right out into the lead, which is brilliant. My gold was good, although Amundsen-Scott, of course, always good on the old gold game. Player faith, I don't think I didn't have any George Michael power at all that game, but that's pretty good. Well, most important thing to see, total religions founded, good. Good, nice to see that. Wonderful. Wonders constructed. Look, I actually had a pretty decent wonder game considering I had so little space. So that's pretty decent. Another 2 things going in. Democracy, melee, Robert the Bruce. Wow. I actually just got 5 points from that. There we go. So I was well on the way to getting a diplomacy victory as well, actually. And so if I just built the Statue of Liberty and I'd done global warming, I would have won in 5 turns anyway. So either you can count that as a turn 235 science victory or a turn 240 diplomacy victory. That worked out really well. Yeah, in the end we're going 14 light years per turn. That's pretty decent actually. 77 techs versus 58. So we lost our 20 lead. We're only 19 above now. But I was actually getting a cultural victory, which is the mad thing. The only thing I could have done to improve that was to build the biosphere, which I would have actually been able to do in Edinburgh, I think. Let me just double check that. So it was a neighbourhood in this city and must be adjacent to a river. So actually, if I had... Oh no, that tile isn't on a river, isn't it? Okay, so I'd have to think about a tile that would actually work on that one. I think I've got a few rivers in places. Like, that's a spare river tile there. I'm sure we could have figured out somewhere for the biosphere. Oh yeah, look, there's rivers here as well. So Dumfries could have done it. That would have given us a huge tourism bomb because nobody's really on the tour and the culture game heavily. That would have been very easy to do. Yeah, what a game. What a game. Tall play, hey? Every now and then I can do it. Maybe I should try multiplayer sometime. That's what everybody does on multiplayer, right? Nice tall play. Yeah, could be fun. Could be fun. Oh my god, look at these trade routes. Oh, I'd say what you will. Democracy. Democracy runs. Trade yields. Beautiful stuff. 17 amenities. You know what? I think I'm going to leave it there. That in itself is the victory screen that I want to see. Look at this. 19 from entertainment. 3 from improvement. 6 from great people. 1 from districts. 2 from governors. 31 when only 14 are required. Goodbye, everybody. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, The Broccoli, Midnight Oil, and Truffadaskby for all of your support on Patreon. Thank you everybody for all of your support generally. It is brilliant. See you in my next video.